Smoke on my hands, fire in my chest. Running from the law, but I can't rest. Every sin's a scar I wear. Every road still takes me there. The preacher said, boy, you're bound to burn. But I've seen flames and I don't learn. The good Lord knows I've crossed that line 1,000 times and call it mine. Ain't no angel waits for me, just ghosts that hum in minor key. Every mile I drive at night is another prayer I lost in fight. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The devil's song still knows my name. Met a woman down in Shreveport town, eyes like rain, heart like crown. She said, you can't run from what you are. I said, I'm just chasing my next scar. She left a note on the motel bed, don't let your demons eat you dead. But when the morning kissed my face, the world still smelled like her embrace. The wind still hums her melody through rusted chains and dead oak trees. And though I ride through fire and stone, her voice still calls my name alone. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The devil's song still knows my name. I've prayed in bars and desert rain, asked forgiveness, found more pain. But maybe grace don't fall like gold, it comes in nights when you grow old. The road don't care who rides or bleeds, it feeds on all a sinner needs. And when you think you've made it right, it pulls you deeper into known. Stand where the fire began, a broken soul, a lesser man. The smoke still rises dark and slow, but I got nowhere left to go. If I die on this open ground, let my body never be found. Just the dust and the iron remain, where I washed away my pain. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Every scar's a prayer I bleed. Ain't no angel, ain't no crown, just the fire dragging me down. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The road and I, we're both the same. Ashes and iron, it's all that's left of me. I was born on a one-lane road with a heart too wild to hold. Mama cried when I packed my bags, said, son, the world's got sharper tags. 40 years in 1,000 towns, still trying to keep my demons down. My boots, no dirt, my soul, no sin. I leave the past, but it crawls back in. Every scar's a map I've drawn. Every night bleeds into dawn. The road don't judge, it just replies with dust and truth beneath the sky. I'm taking the long way home, through fire and dust and bone. If peace don't find me on this road, then I'll make peace alone. I'm taking the long way home, through the heartache and the chrome. Met a drifter in Santa Fe, said he used to have faith till it slipped away. Showed me scars, said, boy, these shine. Every pain's a proof of time. We drank till dawn by the canyon rim, sang the blues, I followed him. Said every man's a work of rust, and every prayer turns back to dust. The desert wind don't whisper lies, it just hums where the eagle flies. I saw my face in the rear view's gleam, a younger man with an older dream. I'm taking the long way home, through fire and dust and bone. If peace don't find me on this road, then I'll make peace alone. I'm taking the long way home, through the heartache and the chrome. Sometimes I hear my father's tone saying, son, you don't die alone. I light a smoke and tip my hat to every ghost I'm riding past. The wheels keep humming, the stars still burn. Every mile's another turn. Ain't no heaven, ain't no plan, just the sound of a traveling man. Now the signs read welcome home, but I don't know where I belong. My house is gone, my friends are great, the town forgot my name today. So I keep driving past the line to chase the sun one last time. And if the night decides I'm done, tell the road I was never one. I'm taking the long way home, where the wild winds carve the stone. If peace don't greet me when I'm gone, tell my wheels they carried on. I'm taking the long way home, 'cause it's the only road I've known. The long way home is all I've ever known. Smoke still hangs where the battle fell. I left my brothers and the sound of shells. Carved my name on a lonesome hill, said a prayer the wind could steal. Took my truck and my old guitar, ran from ghosts that know who we are. Every mile of memories chained, every song a whisper of pain. The road don't talk, but it sure remembers every scar, every dying ember. I light a match and let it glow, 'cause I'm still learning to let go. Dust and redemption, side by side, running from God with no place to hide. If I find peace before I die, tell the road I said goodbye. Said goodbye. I met a girl in an Austin bar. She said, I've seen hell, you can't go far. We danced till the band ran dry, and she left like a tear in July. Every sunrise cuts like glass, and every night won't let me pass. The whiskey burns, the silence hums, the past still beats like war drums. You can't outdrive what's in your bones, you can only learn to make it home. And if the truth still tastes like rust, it's all that's left when dreams come bust. Dust and redemption, side by side, running from God with no place to hide. If I find peace before I die, tell the road I said goodbye. Said goodbye. Hear their names in forgotten places. I raise a glass, but I don't speak. The strong still cry, the brave still weep. The years roll slow, the world moves fast. The future came, but it didn't last. I've buried friends, I've buried lies, but I've kept their songs alive. When my wheels stop on that hill and the sky goes dark and still, let the dust become my prayer and redemption find me there. Redemption, side by side, I've been lost, but I've never lied. If I meet peace before I die, tell my ghosts I've learned to try. He said, boy, you can't wash off the past, but you can make the moment last. Keep your wheels steady, keep your faith. The road forgives what time can't erase. Dust and redemption, let it rain, wash my soul, erase the stain. If there's grace beyond the pain, let me drive there once again. Dust and redemption.
The sky was red, the night was torn. Another sinner's child was born. Mama cried, the river rose. Said, son, the road's a life you chose. By 21, I'd drawn my gun. Lost more friends than the rising sun. Whiskey dreams and a bleeding hand. Still searching for a promised land. Every crossroads got my name. Every echo sounds the same. I can't tell where I belong, but I keep moving, right or wrong. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no heaven without the flame. Every road just looks the same when you're running from your shame. Right through the rain, don't stop or stay. You'll wash your sins some lonesome day. Met a girl in Santa Fe with stormy eyes and words that pray. She said, I see the fire in you. I said, girl, I burn what I can't undo. She left a mark in the motel smoke. Every kiss another promise broke. By dawn she vanished with the rain, left me standing with my pain. I've been chased by truth and lies, by ghosts that wear familiar eyes. And though the road still calls my name, it don't ease the hurt or tame the flame. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no peace without the chain. Every tear's another mile. Every sin's a crooked smile. Right through the rain, and don't look down. You'll drown before you reach that town. If love's a fire, then I'm the ash. If hope's a coin, I've spent my stash. But I still pray when I see the light, that maybe wrong can turn out right. The night remembers what I've done. The road forgets no broken sun. And every town, every song tells me how I don't belong. Still ain't much left but an iron will. And when they lay me in the clay, I'll smile. I rode my way, no crown, no cross, no holy sign, just dust and whiskey, blood and time. But if the rain still calls my name, I'll ride again through wind and flame. Ride through the rain, boy, ride through the pain. There's redemption in the chain. Every scar a story told. Every wound a heart grown old. Right through the rain, don't fade away. Let the thunder be your way. Right through the rain, till it don't hurt anymore. I was born with a storm inside, raised on whiskey and wounded pride. Mama cried, boy, you're bound to break. I said freedom's all I'll ever take. I buried truth under motel beds, slept beside the words I left unsaid. Every town's a different sin, and every door lets darkness in. There's a shadow on my backseat floor, been riding with me since '84. I ain't running from the law this time, just
On the graveyard highway rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I've made, the road remembers, the lie will fade. On the graveyard highway black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. Met a preacher in a rusty town, said, son, lay your burdens down. I told him, preacher, I'm too far gone. I made my bed on the devil's lawn. He gave me bread, he gave me flame, said even devils need a name. Then he smiled like he already knew that my confession wouldn't do. The wind's my friend, the night's my cell, every song a wish in hell. And if the dawn won't shine for me, I'll find my peace in harmony. On the graveyard highway rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I've made, the road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. I still see her by the river bend. She waved goodbye, said this ain't the end. But the years rolled on like thunder's breath, and I kept driving toward my death. The road don't care who you used to be, it only asks what you can see. 1,000 crosses line my trail, each one whispers where I failed. Now the engine hums like a gospel choir, and the wheels spin tales of wire and fire. The rear view shows what I can't face, a ghost still smiling in empty space. If redemption's real, I miss my chance, somewhere lost in a midnight dance. But if hell's just truth with open eyes, then I'll meet it with no disguise. On the graveyard highway rolling slow, carry my soul where no one goes. If mercy finds me, let it be in the dark where the lost run free. On the graveyard highway, I'm still alive, just riding ghosts to stay alive. Graveyard highway, still rolling on. I left my sins on a motel floor, crossed by the bed, Bible torn. The radio hums an old refrain about love and loss and the price of pain. My name don't mean much these days, it's just a whisper the wind betrays. I've run from ghosts and neon lights, but the mirror don't disguise Every mile's another prayer I waste. Every scar's the past I faced. The devil's patient waits his time. He rides beside me down the line. Midnight dust beneath my wheels. Faith is gone, but the pain feels real. Wind keeps singing where I bled. All my saints and demons fled. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, trying to leave myself behind. I once loved a girl with a silver tongue. She could make the cold wind sing. But love don't last where shadows sleep, and promises are hard to keep. She said someday you'll face your crime. When you run too long, you cross the line. Then she turned her hair on fire, walked away from my desire. And now her voice is on the air. Every town I hear her there, like a ghost on the FM band, haunting me from another land. Midnight dust beneath my wheels. Faith is gone, but the pain feels real. Wind keeps singing where I bled. All my saints and demons fled. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, trying to leave myself behind. Stars don't speak, they only stare at a man who's gone but still not there. And if I die before I sleep, bury me where memories creep. The desert hums like a broken hymn. The horizon fades and night grows dim. Ain't no mercy in the wind, just the sound of where I've been. Now I see the lights of home ahead, but half my heart already dead. Can't turn back what's carved in stone. Some road you ride alone. The dust is thick, my breath runs thin. Time to pay for where I've been. If redemption's out here in the night, then Lord, let it take my fight. Midnight dust beneath my wheels. Faith is gone, but the pain still heals. Wind keeps singing where I bled. All my dreams and demons fed. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, but I found my soul this time. Midnight dust takes us all. I was born with a storm inside, raised on whiskey and wounded pride. Mama cried, boy, you're bound to break. I said, freedom's all I'll ever take. I've buried truth under motel beds, slept beside the words I left unsaid. Every town's a different sin, and every door lets darkness in. There's a shadow on my backseat floor, been riding with me since '84. I ain't running from the law this time. on the graveyard highway, rolling slow. Every mile another soul I owe. Can I run the past I made? The road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. Met a preacher in a rusted town. Said, son, lay your burdens down. I told him, preacher, I'm too far gone. I made my bed on the devil's lawn. He gave me bread, he gave me flame. Said even devils need a name. Then he smiled like he already knew that my confession wouldn't do. The wind's my friend, the night's my cell. Every song a wish in hell. And if the dawn won't shine for me, I'll find my peace in harmony. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow. Every mile another soul I owe. Can I run the past I made? The road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. I still see her by the river bend. She waved goodbye, said this ain't the end. But the years rolled on like thunder's breath, and I kept driving toward my death. And you, the road don't care who you used to be, it only asks what you can see. 1,000 crosses line my trail, each one whispers where I failed. Now the engine hums like a gospel choir, and the wheels spin tales of wire and fire. The rear view shows what I can't face, a ghost still smiling in empty space. If redemption's real, I miss my chance, somewhere lost in a midnight dance. But if hell's just truth with open eyes, then I'll meet it with no disguise. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, carry my soul where no one goes. If mercy finds me, let it be in the dark where the lost run free. On the graveyard highway, I'm still alive, just riding ghosts to stay graveyard highway, still rolling on. Still rolling on. My daddy rode a Harley through the storm, tattooed hands, heart tied and worn. He said, son, this life don't know you much, but it'll teach you fast not to trust. He built his dreams with calloused hands, broke his back for a one-night band. Mama cried when the engine roared, said he's chasing peace he can't afford. He left me his boots and his silver chain, said, boy, don't drown in someone else's pain. And I swore that night I'd understand the fire that built a broken man. We're the highway sons, born to run, living by the moon, baptized by the sun. Ain't got no crown, ain't got no home, just a rusted truck and a heart of stone. We're the highway sons, hearts undone, bleeding out beneath the setting sun. Life's a game where the dealer cheats. You lose your soul to the same old beat. Saw a preacher drunk in Santa Fe, said, son, you'll burn if you don't pray. I told him, hell, I've been down there. The devil's kind, he just don't care. Now every mile is another sin, another ghost I'm living in. But this wheel keeps turning right on through, 'cause the highway sings like she used to do. With a highway son's born to run, living by the moon, baptized by the sun. Ain't got no crown, ain't got no home, just a rusty truck and a heart of stone. With a highway son's heart's undone, bleeding out beneath the setting sun. One day I'll see him on the edge of town, his leather worn, his spirit sound. We'll share a smoke and he'll just grin, say, boy, the road don't ever end. Now my boy's grown, tall and lean, same restless eyes, same old dream. He said, Dad, I'm leaving, don't be sore. And I heard my own words from years before. I watched his taillights fade away into the arms of a reckless day. The wind was whispering through the pines like ghosts of every broken line. Riding blind through the smoke and the ties that bind. Ain't no heaven waiting there, just the road and the open air. Where the highway songs one by one till the wheels stop turning under the sun. With a highway songs and the road rolls on. Left my town on a Tuesday night. One bag, one heart, one flickering light. Mama waved from the porch so small, said don't let the silence take you all. The river hummed like an old guitar, carried my sins and every scar. I swore I'd make it past the ridge, but I never crossed that broken bridge. Every step felt heavy as stone. Every dream was carved in bone. But the river kept whispering slow, boy, the current's all you need to know. The river runs wild, it don't turn around. Carries your heart till you can't be found. Wash my name in the thunder sound. The river runs wild, and I'm going down. Met a girl with a storm in her hair. Said love's a road if you got the dare. We danced in dust till the morning gray. Then she left with the dawn and didn't stay. Found a note on a tavern wall. Meet me again when the angels call. I drank to ghosts and let her lie, but her voice still cuts like the July sky. Now I chase that river bend, thinking maybe love don't end. It just hides beneath the tide till your heart can't run, can't hide. The river runs wild, it don't slow down. Drowns your past, your shame, your crown. Every tear becomes a sound. The river runs wild, and I'm spellbound. I saw my father's face in the stream. He said, son, you're living my dream. But dreams are rivers, cold and deep. They give you life and steal your sleep. Years rolled on like midnight trains. I've buried joy, I've carried pain. But every time I see that shore, I hear her laugh forevermore. Now my hands are rough, my hair is gray. Still chasing the wind, still losing my way. And if I drown beneath the foam, let the river take me home. The river runs wild, it don't forgive. Takes what's gone, lets the rest just live. Every stone, every story, every mile gets washed away, but stays a while. He said, son, the water knows your name. It don't judge, it don't blame. Just let go when the current calls. Freedom's found when the darkness falls. The river runs wild, forever wild. Carries the lost to the other side. When I'm gone, let it be my guide. The river runs wild, where hearts collide. The river runs wild, and so do I. I left my home at 23 and chased a dream that never chased me. Played my songs in smoking bars and traded heaven for these scars. My daddy said, boy, stay kind, but I was running out of time. Every mile took a piece of soul till the road became my goal. The nights got long, the lights burned low. Voices whispered I should go, but every silence, every pain turned into thunder in my veins. Now I'm hearing ghosts on the radio, singing songs from years ago. Every word cuts deep and slow, like the sins I'll never show. Ghosts on the radio, loud and wild, crying out like a runaway child. shoes. She kissed my lips and turned away. Said, I ain't built for men who stay. Now her name's tattooed in smoking gin. Every bar she starts again. I play her tune, soft and slow, for ghosts that never let me go. Every dream I've burned in time still haunts the rhythm and the rhyme. And every crowd that sings along feels like ghosts inside my song. Now I'm hearing ghosts on the radio, singing songs from years ago. Every word cuts deep and slow, like the sins I'll never show. Ghosts on the radio, loud and wild, crying out like a runaway child. There's a preacher voice on the static hum, says, son, your time will come. But I've been driving far too long to stop believing in my wrong. The road don't look, the road don't weep, it just remembers what you keep. And every ghost that sings my name sounds a lot like who I became. I ride where the cold winds roam. No more plans, no place called home. The radio hums, the static cries, and I see my past in the western skies. Maybe someday I'll find my rest, lay my burden, do my best. But till the music fades away, I'll play for ghosts who used to stay. And now I'm hearing ghosts on the radio, singing truth I used to know. Every word still burns my soul, like a fire I can't control. Ghosts on the radio, night and rain, they call my heart by my old name. Ghosts on the radio, still calling me home. I was born with a storm inside, raised on whiskey and wounded pride. Mama cried, boy, you're bound to break. I said freedom's all I'll ever take. I buried truth under motel beds, slept beside the words I left unsaid. Every town's a different sin, and every door lets darkness in. There's a shadow on my backseat floor, been riding with me since '84. I ain't running from the law this time, just the echoes of my crime on the graveyard highway, rolling slow. Every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I made. The road remembers, the light will fade on the graveyard highway, black and cold. I'm just a tale that's been retold. Town said, son, lay your burdens down. I told him, preacher, I'm too far gone. I made my bed on the devil's lawn. He gave me bread, he gave me flame, said even devils need a name. Then he smiled like he already knew that my confession wouldn't do. The wind's my friend, the night's my savior.
that's been retold. I still see her by the river bend. She waved goodbye, said this ain't the end. But the years rolled on like thunder's breath, and I kept driving toward my death. The road don't care who you used to be, it only asks what you can see. 1,000 crosses line my trail, each one whispers where I failed. Now the engine hums like a gospel choir, and the wheels spin tales of wire and fire. The rear view shows what I can't face, a ghost still smiling in empty space. If redemption's real, I miss my chance, somewhere lost in a midnight dance. But if hell's just truth with open eyes, then I'll meet it with no disguise. Where the lost run free on the graveyard highway, I'm still alive, just riding ghosts to stay alive. Graveyard highway, still rolling on. Steel on steel, the rails still cry. Another night, another goodbye. I carry ghosts in an old guitar. Every chord knows who they are. Left my home when the harvest died. Bottle of hope and a truck to ride. Mama's voice on a radio hymn fades away like the smoke within. The moon keeps watch, the road keeps score. I keep searching for something more. If I could trade my pride for sleep, I'd rest where the shadows weep. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove.
Met a girl in an old motel, said she danced where the angels fell. Her eyes were storms, her lips were flame. I never even asked her name. She whispered soft, boy, you're bound to roam, but the loneliest road leads home. I laughed and turned toward the rain, still hear her voice in the sound of trains. Every promise I ever made got washed away, but the echo stayed. Now the freight hums low, the headlights blur, and I'm still chasing the sound of her. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. The whistle cries like a mother's prayer for the sons that never made it there, and every mile of confession told on tracks of rust on hearts of gold. For peace no more, just a place to stop, a station floor. If mercy's real, it rides tonight in a freight car full of borrowed light. Dawn bleeds red on a mountain spine. Coffee cold, but I feel fine. There's freedom here in the engine's moan. A man don't need to die alone. So let the wheels write what I can't say, in smoke and steel and yesterday. If I fade before I wake, tell the wind my soul to take. Every mile I've left behind brings me peace I'll never find. Midnight freight, roll me true, I'm still out here thinking of you. Keep rolling on. The years went by like a slow freight train, names and faces lost in rain. I carried love, I carried sin, and both still whisper deep within my hands. I cracked, my boots are torn, every scar, vow I've worn. I ain't looking for no crown, just a place to lay it down. The road don't lie, it never will. It shows you mercy when you're still, and every mile I've tried to mend brings me closer to the end. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. I've been wandering too long alone. Dust to dust, I've paid my due. The road remembers more than I do. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my soul just drift away. Seen angels in the neon haze, heard devils hum old gospel praise. Every dream I ever chased left a shadow I can't erase. Whiskey laughs in motel rooms, broken strings and borrowed tunes. I ain't proud but I ain't ashamed. Every song still knows my name. The nights a mirror, the stars confess every truth I won't address. Beneath the setting sun, ashes on the wind, carry me home. I've been wandering too long alone. Dust to dust, I paid my due. The road remembers more than I do. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my soul just drift away. Fire's gone, the air is thin. I breathe out ghosts, I breathe them in. And if this road's my only friend, I'll ride with it until the end. Dawn comes cold on a crimson field. Another story I'll never yield. The sky don't cry, but I just might when I see that final light. So if you find me by the bend, tell the wind it's not the end. I'm just drifting, not undone. Every road leads to someone. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. Through the stars I've always roamed. Dust to dust, my soul set free. The road's the only church for me. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my heart just drift away. Ashes on the wind, smoke on the ridge, sun bleeds red. Dust and silence fill my head. A lifetime written in the lines I wear. 1,000 ghosts still breathing air. My boots remember every lie, every road that passed me by. A pistol sleeps by my side, and a prayer I never tried. The road ain't mercy, forgive. It only asks how much you'll give. And I've given blood and time and name, still the wind just sounds the same. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone. Lord, don't let me ride alone. I've seen angels with the devil's eyes, watched the truth wear a cheap disguise, drank with thieves, slept with pain, loved some souls I can't explain. Every town leaves a scar in me, another mark of who I'll be. I don't run, I just fade slow into the dust when no one knows. And if the morning finds my name, let it echo, not in shame. For every wrong that I have done, the road forgave before the dawn. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone. Lord, don't let me ride alone. There's a woman's face in the pale moonlight. She's been with me every night. And when I fall beneath that sky, she'll be the reason why. The desert hums like a preacher's song. Been riding too fast, too long. And if this road's my final friend, I'll meet my maker at the bend. Now the dawn bleeds gold on the hill. The wind's gone quiet, the world stands still. A coyote laughs, my heart replies, this is where the outlaw dies. But every ending's just a spark that lights the trail in the dark. And if my name fades in stone, the song will ride on its own. The last trail home, it's calling me through the dust of history. I've ridden wild, I've bled, I've prayed, still the fire never fades. The last trail home, dust and bone, carry my soul where the wild wind's blown. Trail home, I'm riding alone. The sun breaks down on a desert line, dust and heat on this heart of mine. Steel rails hum that lonely tune. I've been riding since the rising noon. That old freight train calls my name. I've chased that sound through wind and flame. Ain't no map for the roads I I'd take just to compass that the whiskey makes. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. One waits and no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. The lines of the lost and found, slept on dirt, I've kissed the ground. Every mile's got a story untold, every night feels young and old. Mama said, son, don't fade away, but I was born where the engines play. This life don't promise gold or fame, just a song, a road, and a burning flame. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. No one waits and no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart faces fading into streams. If love's a river, I'm the rain, falling hard but free again. Now the stars are wide, the night is deep. I've traded peace for the soul I keep. And when the wheels stop turning slow, I'll rest where the wild winds blow. Iron horses and open skies carry me home for the daylight dies. Every road's just a dream in disguise. I was born where the thunder flies. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. Ride on under open that old road knows my name by heart. Been driving it since the world fell apart. Ash in the air, smoke in the rain, but I keep moving numb to the pain. Once had love, but I let her fade, chasing dreams that I never made. Now I'm haunted by her southern drawl and every echo of a midnight call. And gravel and thunder rolling deep carry my soul where the lost ones sleep. Every scar, every mile I roam feels like fire, feels like home. Gravel and thunder, dust and steel, ain't no heaven, just what's real. I met a preacher in a neon town. He said, son, you're too far down. I told him, hell, I've been below,
but the devil's just someone I know. Gasoline dreams and a worn-out truck, living on prayers and a little luck. The road don't judge, it don't forgive, it just reminds you how to live. Gravel and thunder rolling deep, carry my soul where the lost ones sleep. Every scar, every mile I roam feels like fire, feels like home. Gravel and thunder, dust and steel, ain't no heaven, just what's real. Oh, she said you can't outrun your fate, but I was born to ride and wait. If mercy calls, I'll let it rain, 'cause freedom's the only holy thing. The stars are burning, the night is white. Ain't no turning, just the right. If the Lord's still watching from above, He'll find me driving through what I love. Gravel and thunder call my name, through fire, through loss, through flame. Every mile's a prayer I sing, every roar's a broken wing. Gravel and thunder till I'm gone, the road keeps playing my last song. I was raised by the hum of the interstate. Mama worked 2 jobs, daddy showed up late. Ain't much silver, ain't much gold, just a fire in my chest and a heart that's bold. Left my home with the guitar case, dust on my boots, no time to waste. She cried, you'll find what you're searching for, but freedom don't knock, it kicks the door. I got a blacktop heart that beats in time with the engine roar and a glass of wine. Every scar's a road I've known, every mile's a seed I've sown. I got a blacktop heart burning wild and far, and the highway knows who we are. Met a girl in Baton Rouge, her laugh was gold, her eyes were blue. She said, boy, you're cursed to roam, then kiss me once and send me home. Now every town just looks the same, neon lights and forgotten names. I play my songs to the empty air, but I still feel her shadow there. I got a blacktop heart that beats in time with the engine roar and a glass of wine. Every scar's a road I've known, every mile's a seed I've sown. I got a blacktop heart burning wild and far, and the highway knows who we are. Some nights I hear her in my dreams, like rain that falls on broken beams.
The years roll by like lines on a map. Every bend just pulls me back. I ain't rich, but I ain't through, 'cause the road still sings and she does too. I got a blacktop heart and it won't slow down, bleeding fuel on sacred ground. Every heartbreak paved my way, every dawn still feels like yesterday. I got a blacktop heart burning wild and far, and the highway knows who we are. Blacktop heart, it still beats in the dust. Blacktop heart, blacktop heart, still beats in the dust. Blacktop heart. Smoking steel, that's all I know. Roadside fires and a fading glow. Born with dust between my teeth and the devil's song beneath my feet. Mama cried when I left that town, said, son, this life will drag you down. But the highway called like a restless hymn, and I rode away on a ghost named Sin. The night don't lie, just listens close to broken men and whiskey ghosts. And every star above my head feels like a word I never said. Iron horses and whiskey skies burning down where the freedom lies. Every mile is a prayer I've thrown, every dream is a seed I've sown. Iron horses roll me home through the fire, through the bone. Horses. Oh yeah. I've seen Memphis bleed and Denver freeze. I've slept under bridges and fallen trees. Carved my name in a barroom floor right next to the one she carved before. She said, you'll never change your way, but angels fall like men some days. I kissed her once in the neon rain, then drove away with an old refrain. The past don't fade, it just gets loud like a thunderstorm that won't back down. And every road I've tried to mend just circles back to where I've been. Iron horses and whiskey skies burning down where the freedom lies. Every mile is a prayer I've thrown, every dream is a seed I've sown. Iron horses roll me home through the fire, through the bone. Iron horses. Once I had a boy of my own. He grew wild, then he was gone. He wrote a note I couldn't read, left his boots and a rosary bead. Now I see his face in every dawn, in every truck that rumbles on. And I whisper, son, you'll understand when the highway takes your hand. I've outrun lawmen, preachers' pain. I've ridden joy, I've ridden shame. But the one thing that I never learned was when to stop before I burn. So light me up another mile, let the road redeem my style. Every scar's a story told, and I ain't young, but I ain't old. Stories turn cold, but if you ride with your heart unchained, you'll never die, you'll just remain. Iron horses, a whiskey sky, take my soul where the thunder flies. Every tear, every road I roam brings me closer to my home. Steel and grace carry me to my resting place. Ride on forever. Steel on steel, the rails still cry. Another night, another goodbye. I carry ghosts in an old guitar. Every chord knows who they are. Left my home when the harvest died. A bottle of hope and a truck to ride. Mama's voice on a radio hymn fades away like the smoke within. The moon keeps watch, the road keeps score. I keep searching for something more. If I could trade my pride for sleep, I'd rest where the shadows weep. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie. Need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. I met a girl in an old motel. Said she danced where the angels fell. Her eyes were storms, her lips were flame. I never even asked her name. She whispered soft, boy, you're bound to roam, but the loneliest road leads home. I laughed and turned toward the rain. Still hear her voice in the sound of trains. Every promise I ever made got washed away, but the echo stayed. Now the freight hums low, the headlights blur, and I'm still chasing the sound of her. Midnight freight, roll me slow through passion told on tracks of rust on hearts of gold. I ain't looking for peace no more, just a place to stop, a station floor. If mercy's real, it rides tonight in a freight car full of borrowed light. Now dawn bleeds red on a mountain spine, coffee cold, but I feel fine. There's freedom here in the engine's moan. A man don't need to die alone, so let the wheels ride. What I can't say in smoke and steel and yesterday. If I fade before I wake, tell the wind my soul to take. Roll me home through the dark where the wild things roam. Every mile I've left behind brings me peace I'll never find. Midnight freight, roll me true. I'm still out here thinking of you. Woke up to a blood-red dawn, gasoline breath, my shadow gone. Another highway, another fight, another ghost I lost last night. I got tattoos that tell my sins, ain't no saint but I made amends. Every mile's a scar I keep, every dream I failed to read. The road don't sleep, it just pretends, it bends and breaks and never ends. You can chase your truth or drown your fear, either way it leads you here. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can steal. Fire inside won't let me rest, every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no peace in outlaw skies. Burning miles. Met a preacher down in El Paso, said, boy, that whiskey don't save your soul. I said, preacher, I ain't that kind, my faith's in steel in the road I find. He gave a nod and let me be, said freedom's just another plea. And as I left that dusty town, the devil smiled and marked me down. And I hear redemption call my name, but every time it sounds the same, like a woman I can't forget, a promise made I ain't kept yet. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can steal. Fire inside won't let me rest, every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no torn from every sin I've ever worn. But if the Lord still keeps my name, He knows I rode through the flame. The night's a mirror, cold and white, shows the man I try to hide. The road remembers every sin and burns them slow beneath my skin. Dawn ahead, skies on fire, the desert red. And if I fall before the light, tell the road I fought the fight. Don't need no cross, don't need no stone. This highway's where I've always grown. And when my soul runs out of miles, let me fade where freedom smiles.